authors, writers, books, and beyond. This program also streams live on the web at tspntv.com and can be watched on demand at tspntv.com or TSPN TV's YouTube channel. And now back to authors, writers, books, and beyond.
Hi, welcome back to the second segment of Authors, Writers, Books, and Beyond. And if you just joined us, I'm your hostess, Kathy Boyd Fellure, and I have three wonderful guests that will be at the May 1st through 3rd Gold Rush Writers Conference in McCallum Hill here in California. The group founder, Antoinette May Herndon, this is her 10th year. We were talking about that a minute ago. And she has offered, from the beginning, you just keep offering more and more variety.
Oh, I think so. I think every aspect of writing is covered in the 16 workshops. Yeah, it's going to be a great weekend. It starts on Friday evening with a picnic supper and in our garden, which is really a Victorian garden. And then we'll do readings, and then the next day will start with one workshop after another, and a very nice dinner at the Hotel Leger. And the next day, more workshops and a very nice brunch in the garden of the Hotel Leger. It's going to be a great weekend.
Lovely. It is. Some of the people stay here locally in Jackson that don't stay in McCallum Hill, and our station just happens to be next to the wonderful Hiding Company two-story bookstore. Amazing place. Actually, Genevieve and Mary were over there exploring. We thought Genevieve was late, but no, she was buying books.
She couldn't tear herself.
No.
Right.
Oh,
rarely get to go to Hiding Company.
See, and I'm spoiled.
So I was excited, yeah.
I homeschooled my kids in there because you could spend the day.
Yes, you could.
A better place to, homeschool junior high and high school when they were junior high and high school. So upstairs, I mentioned this last month, they have their new Baker Street West Murder Mystery Theater.
Very nice.
Very Sherlockian, and our critique group did our annual photo shoot there and kind of got into the play acting a little bit. If you look on our website, it's pretty interesting. And the tea room should be finished now. It wasn't finished then. Linda Hine, you will be able to call her and host teas there, which Antoinette's going to write about.
Yes,
so.
I certainly can hardly wait.
Rare and used books, any kind of book, any reader-writer, it's just kind of a haven. And if you get past the first floor, your first visit, you're lucky, because usually it takes a second visit to get upstairs.
I didn't.
Yeah, I buy all the rare books I have there. So Hiding Company Bookstore, next door to the TSPN station here in Jackson. For those of you that haven't been here, each little town in Amador County has a very unique historical story and character of its own. That's part of what I really like here. My father was a history and math teacher, and he would bring us up. He had summers off in the old traditional days, and he would bring us up on these life lessons. We didn't know they were all historical. He was so clever, and you got 6 little girls to tow behind you. We were taken all through the California missions for 1 year, and then he brought us up here. He didn't go to Ione. We came to Sutter Creek and Jackson and Volcano and really absorbed. It's a wonderful way to absorb the history like that. It's just, I still remember it. My first time up here, I was 5 or 6. So keep Hine & Company in mind, too, when you come to the conference. And we're going to talk a little bit more about the conference this segment instead. We have a pile of books here that Antoinette has some to share about people that will be teaching, and Genevieve was really sweet to bring the big stack.
From previous years.
Thank you. So you want to go ahead, Tony?
Well, let's see. One of the featured workshop leaders is Lucy Sana, who has a brand new book that will be coming out in June, published by HarperCollins, and we're awfully excited about that. But there have been a number of people who have published books since first attending Gold Rush. So we're very proud of everyone's success.
Did you want to show a couple? I see you have some of Helen's there.
Helen Bonner has written a number of books. Helen lives right here in Jackson. And John Takis wrote a very enthralling, what would you say,
road trip thriller.
Yeah, roadshow thriller. A lot of fun. And let's see, Monica Rose has published a book of poetry and is now working on a very exciting novel. And all kinds of, everybody.
You have some other of Helen's there.
Yeah, more of Helen's.
And then Genevieve, you want to share some of the ones you brought
Oh, okay.
from past presenters?
Yes, Christian Kiefer, who was a presenter last year, along with hiding under here, Erica Mailman.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Two fabulous
that
writers.
last
Yes, such
Yeah.
fabulous writers. And we actually saw Christian last year when we went to Squaw
Squaw
Valley.
Valley, yeah.
And this year he's working at a different conference in Pebble Beach.
Is it Pebble Beach?
In August, I believe.
Right, and he has a new book, too.
Yes.
Oh, let me just say, speaking of Erica Melman, she's going to be giving a talk and doing a book signing this coming Sunday at the library in McCollum Hill. It's
Really?
free. It's open to everyone. We want you to come and hear what Erica has to say. She wrote a dynamite book.
Yeah, she just launched her second one, Haunted. Yeah, Facing a Book
Third,
in
I think.
Placerville. Was
her
her
third book, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Witch's
and-
Trinity was her first, so
That's
that was her second.
right. That was a
love
great
Witch's
launch, too. So if you missed that,
I'm reading Haunted right now. That's
Oh,
just
that's
come out.
wonderful.
It's a young adult, and it's absolutely pulls you in.
It nails that teenage voice.
Yes, she does, doesn't she?
Yeah.
did you want to share any others?
Oh, Adara Laura, the wonderful Adara Laura, Bay Area writer guru from whom I've taken several classes, was a speaker one year. We've
The
had
title is great.
Judith Horse. Oh, yes,
Oh,
Naked
yes.
Drunken Writers.
Yep.
It's a great title.
You can't beat that.
The Scientific American Day in the Life of Your Brain. Judith Horseman was nonfiction. The wonderful Gillian Bagwell.
Oh,
who
yes.
is
She'll
coming
be-
again this year.
Yes, she
Yes.
is wonderful. Very, very knowledgeable in so many ways. It isn't enough, unfortunately, to just write our books. We have to kind of sell them.
Yes.
And she's very helpful in instructing writers in how to get their book across, and in an amusing, really delightful way.
Doesn't she coach? Didn't we take a
Yes.
coaching class from her,
Yes.
you and
Yes.
Kevin or Brent
Yes, yes, I'm going to take it again.
and I? That was a wonderful,
Oh,
very
thank you.
Yeah,
intense.
she's
for that.
very, very
Yeah.
good.
She caught all of us exactly,
Was what you needed.
just right in there. Yeah, she just zeroed right in on where we needed help.
There
for
isn't
speaking.
anyone that she can't just tweak a little bit. I think Lucy
She's great.
Sana is a very self-confident woman full of enthusiasm, and that
Yes.
all comes across. But Gillian could even tweak her a bit, and it
Oh,
was
Lucy
very
said she's
helpful.
learned pointers from
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one
Yeah.
book I wish I'd brought, I left at home my Alex Espinosa book.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, we're so happy to have
Yes,
him
but we'll-
here.
Yeah.
You've actually had several Squaw Valley alumni there. Because you've had
I know one
Karen
as
Jo
well.
Fowler,
Yes.
Karen Joy Fowler.
Yes.
I haven't taught there yet, but I was a
You're going to.
It's on your bucket
participant.
list.
Yeah.
And also, who was the other one besides Karen Joy Fowler? You've had
Well, Adara Lara.
Dara Laura and
She's been
also,
at Squaw before, yeah.
who was there last year? Christian was at Squaw last
Oh,
year.
Christian
yes,
was,
absolutely. Yes, Christian was our headliner last year.
Yeah.
Another wonderful conference out there that you ought to consider. Used to be the first week in August every year for years, but now it's the end of the first week of July, right after the 4th of July this year, the 6th through the 13th. And you can still apply up until April, I'm going to tell you April 1st, I believe it's April 2nd, so I don't put you a day behind. You would be devastated. But they also offer free and open to the public workshops and panels from 1 o'clock in the afternoon with 5:30 reads in the evenings, if you're not a participant. So really, Oakley Hall brought the East Coast publishing world to the West Coast at that conference, and invaluable. Amazing
Very
authors.
stimulating.
One of my favorites, Jamie Ford. I'm a Hotel on the Corner of Bitter and Sweet fan. And so consider that too. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Mokill. This is Ralph Sanborn's book. You hold it above the mug there. And China Red, we worked on this. We
Yes, we did.
critiqued
We
this with
workshopped it,
him.
yeah.
And he is going to be teaching a panel with me. We're doing the marketing how marketing will change even as I speak to you today by the time we have the panel then. And every day I'm checking on it for you. So he's wonderful. He's a fountain of information. He's going to take you kind of through the process of this book also, because marketing involves more than what just social media, folks.
That's a great book. It's a real thriller.
He's an excellent writer, and
Yeah.
we're workshopping on the current one that's wonderful too.
Yeah.
And then this is from Monica Rose's Manzanita Writers Press. I used to be their distribution on staff. And Wild Edges is one of my favorites. I forgot the new Wine, Cheese, and Chocolate. I have since resigned from that position, but I worked for a couple of years on that. And poetry, prose, beautiful color photography. The new Wine, Cheese, and Chocolate has all color. I have 3 black and white pictures in this one and a poem, but the new one's full color. And
beautiful.
your new co-moderator, Pam Mundell,
Yes.
It's in that book.
she won second prize, and she's in the Wine, Cheese, and Chocolate.
Yeah, that's so
The
exciting.
contest, yeah, that was her first
Pam's a wonderful
publication.
writer, yeah.
She's an amazing literary writer.
She really
She's
is.
absolutely amazing, and she came in when you lost Ginger.
Yes, well, yes, Pam has been contributing a very great deal for the last 3 years, and is very much a part of the Gold Rush.
Gold Rush. Yeah, we're
Co-chairman, I'd say she's very
Co-chairman,
involved.
and you work with Kathy too, Kathy Isaac Loop.
Yes.
And so, and she's in these books too. She's in both of those too. So we're going to take a
Beautiful
little
poem.
break and come back again. And they're going to share a little bit more about their personal writing journey in life. And I hope you'll come back and learn something new. Maybe we have something of interest for you. Thanks. Bye-bye.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.